Well, hello there, and welcome to Ask Allie, your go-to source for some amazing life advice with a metaphysical twist. I'm Allie, the host of the longest-running spiritual podcast on Apple Podcasts. That's right, since 2005, I've been helping people just like you navigate the mystical world of self-discovery, spiritual growth, and exploration. Today is Monday, August 28th, 2023, and I'm so excited that you're tuning in to give me a listen. Today we'll be discussing Daydreaming, a portal from fantasy to reality. And if you love this episode and want to learn more, head over to outofbodyecstasy.com. There you'll find many resources and information, including how to book a reading with me. And don't forget, if you're feeling extra generous, please give this episode a 5-star rating, leave a review, or share it with 3 friends. Together, we can create a community of like-minded spiritual individuals working toward creating a better life for ourselves and others. We are on season 18, episode 31. The flash spell that's coming from this episode is the Tomato Prosperity Flash Spell. And the workbook that goes along with this episode is Harnessing the Power of Daydreams workbook. The flash spell you'll find as part of an exclusive episode. It's $3 a month to get 4 flash spells a month. So it's buy 3, get 1 free, so to speak, for $3. And the Harnessing the Power of the Daydreams workbook, that is on the website. For the first week it's out, it's $1. Otherwise, it's $3 after that. And you don't have to listen to this episode in order for the workbook to be of help. They're two independent standing things, but they work together. Okay? And also with Mystical Minds, it's coming up soon that I'm going to raise the price to $44 a month instead of $25 a month, which is where it's at right now. So if you'd like to get a card pulled for you every week, your questions, readings answered on the video. If you want to hear about the upcoming energy each week so you can be prepared, want to take a part of our, what are they, I forgot what they were called all of a sudden. I'm calling them in my head, they're intuition grids, but that would be incorrect. It is intention grids. There we go. That I do for the full and the new moon. And the moon that's coming up, guys, is a blue moon at the end of the month. So you're really going to want to be part of an intention grid where there's a lot of power. What else? Oh, you get access to the Mystical Minds library, which does include all the flash spells and the workbooks. Plus, there's OBE stuff in there. There's Gypsy Magic. There's, self-help. There's a whole bunch of things, and I add to it every single week. So if you'd like to learn more, click on the link, mysticalminds.co, and it'll take you to the page, and you can read over what the group gives you. And if you join real soon, you'll be able to come to this Wednesday's live on Discord, where I'm going to go over the Oracle card reading of the month. And who's ever live on the video with me, I will pull a card for you for the month. But you got to be a member. So go over there and join. If you don't like it, you can always quit. I won't hold you to it. But it's $25 a month right now, and I think you get way above $25 a month value from it. You at least get probably $70 a month easy, because my lowest reading is $33, and I do one a week for whoever sends it in. So there you go. Okay, after all that, moving on. Let's get to the magical item of the week, which is the tomato, which is in full swing right now here in Ohio. They're ripe, they're popping up. It's a great time for BLTs. Now, the tomato, the gender it represents is feminine, the planet of Venus, the element of water. The powers it has is it helps with prosperity, protection, and love. You can place a large red tomato on the mantle to bring prosperity to the home. Please replace the tomato every 3 days. When a tomato is placed on the windowsill of any household entrance, it repels evil from entering. So what you want to do is the window nearest to the door where you'll invite people in, You put a tomato right there. The plants in the garden are protective, since the yellow flowers and bright red fruit scare off evil. The tomato, when eaten, has the power of inspiring love. And if you want to see a picture of the tomato and the different powers it has, the gender it represents, etc., please visit this episode's post on outofbodyecstasy.com. And in case you're new to Ask Allie, welcome. I have 15 cats and 2 dogs, and there's always going to be noise and commotion in the background, and I don't edit this podcast ever. Life is messy. Life gets kind of, you know, messed up at times, and so does this podcast. But you still get all the information. Yeah. Okay, so moving on, let us get to, if I can get my little cursor back to there we go. Let us go to the Oracle card overview of the week for August 28th, 2023. And I am using Keepers of the Light Oracle cards by Kyle Gray. And if you'd like to see a picture of the cards I am about to draw, of course, it'll be on this episode's post on outofbodyecstasy.com. So let's see what we got going here for this week. I know what the energy says because I already drew that for the Mystical Minds group. Let's see if the cards match up to it. I'm back here, card. Flying cards today. All right. Card number 1, card number 2, and last, but certainly not least, card number 3. Is jumping into the fireplace. Xena Lumina. My warrior princess. Quit jumping back. I'm talking to you. Quit jumping back there. All right. Interesting. Okay. So for Monday and Tuesday, I pulled Odin, Psychic Insight. And it's interesting because the last time I used this deck, I also pulled Odin first. So it's your third eye is open. See truth for what it is and follow your intuition. So Monday and Tuesday, listen to your intuition, that gut feeling that you should or should not do something. If something pops in your head, go for it. I know this is Mercury retrograde going on until the 5th, I think the 15th of September. So you can plan for it if you don't want to go for it. But if you get an inkling about something, then do it. Okay, plan for it. Because before you know it, Mercury retrograde will be over, and you'll be able, surely, you too, stop doing that. You'll be able to go out and do whatever your intuition's telling you. Monday and Tuesday, intuition, top notch. You can also catch people in lies with this intuition. You can also tell when someone's telling the truth. You can get answers from your guides, angels, spirit guides, etc., etc. When intuition is strong, and that's what Odin's telling us it is Monday and Tuesday, you want to use it as much as you can. All right? Now, the card for Wednesday and Thursday, and I could have sworn we had this guy too last time I pulled these cards. I can't say his name. Dewal Cool. It's Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. And when you figure out what you want to do, and all of us at some point in time get an aha moment, take a step. It doesn't have to be a big step. This is what I tell people all the time. It does not have to be a big step toward what you want, but it has to be a step. So go forward with something. If you want to open, I don't know, a bar someday, start researching bars in the area. See what's for sale. Take a mixology class. I mean, whatever it is. Go get a job as a bartender for a little bit so you know how to make the drinks, how the bar atmosphere is. Those are steps. You can, if you're thinking about going back to school, research schools. That's a step. You know, research what you want to major in, or what you want to do with your life. If there's a certain job you want, okay, what's the background you need? Those are all steps. Even the smallest step forward will get you to where you got to go. All right, so that's Wednesday and Thursday. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we have Green Tara, Supreme Protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation. Trust. So what this means is the cords, energy cords that you are connected to other people with, and with every interaction we have, there are cords that are connected. It can be a real skinny, small, really not paying attention cord, for somebody to talk to in the grocery store, to an ex-spouse, a sibling, a coworker, a boss or an ex-boss. For every interaction you have, there's a cord. And with Green Tara, she's telling you that we're all protective and that the cords that you no longer need are being cut. And it's time for you to move outside your safety zone. That's move beyond limitation. And you got to trust that it's going to work. Okay? Yeah. And if you want to help cutting your own cords this weekend, I can recommend a book, Energy Strands by Denise Lynn. That helps you cut cords if you'd like. All right, but this coming weekend's a perfect time to let go what no longer serves you. Again, to recap, we have Odin for Monday and Tuesday. Our intuition is going to be at a high. Use it. Wednesday and Thursday, it's talking about taking a step, no matter what kind of step you take one. It'll get you closer to whatever it is you want to get to. And last but not least, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you are protected, and cords that are holding you back and that you're connected to other people will be severed. Okay? Okay. So those are 3 cards. You want to see a picture of it? It's on this episode's post at outofbodyecstasy.com. Now, the topic this week. Daydreaming, a portal from fantasy to reality. I picked this one because, we're always told to meditate. And meditating is good. I do it. I do meditate every once in a while. I don't do it frequently, as I probably should, to get that total relaxation and get in the zone. I used to do Chopra and Oprah Winfrey's 10-minute meditations. I love short, to the point things. But I get out of practice with that. But one thing I have never gotten out of practice with is daydreaming. I love to daydream. And I daydream about good things. I don't daydream about bad things. So it is a way for me to imagine or visualize what I want, to imagine or visualize me in the life I'm trying to create. Okay? So stay with me with this. In the tranquil moments between tasks, or during those fleeting minutes before we drift into sleep, many of us find ourselves lost in the realms of daydreams. These seemingly inconsequential fantasies, woven within our mind's theater, might actually be the blueprint for our reality. Today, let's explore the profound power of daydreams in bringing our deepest dreams to fruition. The art of visualization or imagination. They're both the same thing. Daydreaming isn't just an idle pastime. It's an act of visualization. Like an artist's first brushstroke on a blank canvas, the images conjured during daydreaming serve as a potent catalyst, shaping our intentions and driving our motivation. Consider elite athletes who use visualization to envision their victories, reinforcing neural pathways. Similar, our daydreams can act as rehearsals, setting the stage for real-world achievements. Beyond the mere fantasies, daydreams are fertile ground for creativity. As our minds roam freely, they craft stories, devise solutions, and chart the course for our future. It's no wonder that numerous renowned inventors, artists, and visionaries credit their groundbreaking ideas to moments of daydreaming. Envisioning a desired outcome or scenario equips us both emotionally and psychologically, like rehearsing for a play. These mental run-throughs bolster our resilience and our readiness. We're not just hoping for an outcome, we're mentally experiencing it, making us better equipped to handle the challenges and rewards it brings. Crap. Oh, I have this noisy car in my neighborhood. Can you hear it? I'll be quiet for a second. Yep, that car leaves for work 5 o'clock in the morning. That I hear that thing. Ah, okay, back to what we were talking about. Mindful daydreaming is more than just wishful thinking. It's about setting a clear, heartfelt intention. Regularly reflecting upon a dream embeds it deep within our psyche, acting as a subconscious nudge, pushing us toward our aspirations. There's an undeniable allure in nurturing a dream. Consistent imagining and daydreaming often leads us to serendipitous opportunities resonating with our aspirations. Some call this law of attraction, a principle where our constant thoughts and feelings attract corresponding experiences. It's time we shift our perspective on daydreams. Instead of seeing them as mere distractions, let's recognize them as potent seeds of inspiration. Remember, every monumental achievement in history once existed as a mere thought or dream. So why should your daydreams be any different? Let them let them be the compass that guides you, the muse that inspires you, and the foundation upon which you build a life brimming with passion and intention. When I daydream, what I like to do if I'm home and I'm daydreaming, I like to put on my favorite playlist. I call my favorite playlist is called Current Crush. So those are the songs that I'm really crushing on right now. Put my headphones on, and that allows me to immerse myself deep into the daydream of the life I'm creating. And I can feel the happiness. I can feel my heart chakra opening. I can feel the tingle all over my body about anticipation of what's coming up. I imagined living in a new house. I imagined my son getting out of the service early. And these two things have happened. I imagined myself not working for the bus garage, but instead working for myself. And it has happened. Daydreaming is a wonderful, wonderful thing. And as I am creating meditations at the beginning of 2024, I'm also going to be creating daydreams at the beginning of 2024. So stay tuned. And here we are at the end. I want to thank you for joining me here at Ask Allie today. I hope you enjoy the episode and realize how valuable your daydreams are. Remember, the workbook right now is only $1. If you liked what you heard, please take a moment to rate through and review the episode. The more people who listen equals the more people I can help have their aha moments. And speaking of helping others, don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Wisdom for even more tips, tricks, and inspiration. And last, but most certainly not least, if no one's told you today, let me be the first to say it. You are fabulous. Take care of yourself and have a magical week. I'll catch you next time.